Two common emotions associated with change and uncertainty are fear and anxiety. And these two emotions can hijack your mind by distracting you, taking you off your priorities, or in worst case scenarios, send you into a loss of control tailspin. How you react to events is a choice. However, the self-awareness to understand the choices and the self-regulation to make those choices can be difficult when emotions are threatening to hijack your brain. To help gain perspective and avoid spinning out of control, I recommend two immediate actions. First, stop and focus on your breathing. Breathing techniques lead to significant physical changes, and your breathing rate should reflect what you're trying to accomplish. So let's talk about breath real quick. If you are taking shallow, quick breaths, you could be looking at 30, 60, or more respirations per minute. A normal breath we might consider between 15 and 30, depending on your habits, your style. A relaxed, controlled, intentional breathing rate might be as low as 8 to 15 or lower, depending on the techniques that you are using. There's 3 breaths that I want you to think about. Number 1 is the slow down breath. This is the very controlled, timed, slow, deep breath, inhale, exhale, which can be paired with a hold after the inhale and a hold after the exhale, commonly called box breathing. 4 or 5 seconds in, hold, 4 or 5 seconds, breathe out, 4 or 5 seconds, hold again. This is going to help slow your mind, control your thoughts, relax your body. The speed up breath might be useful if you're feeling sluggish or tired. Maybe you're thinking you want a soda or a coffee. Try slow, quick breaths instead. Close your mouth, breathe through your nose. Quick, very quick, in, out, in, out, in, out. Get yourself going. Almost imagine like an athlete getting ready for an event. Quick breaths in and out. Get yourself going. Get your heart rate up, and maybe even pair that up with walking around. Get yourself moving. Sometimes you don't need external substances to get yourself going. If you can understand how breath affects the body, you can use breath to make the changes that you want to change. The next thing would be your steady breath. This is your regular cadence as you're just going around doing your normal day-to-day. But again, if you're not controlling, if you're using shallow breaths, it could be as much as 30 to 60 respirations, and that may not be beneficial for what you're looking for. So just taking regular rhythmic breaths. It doesn't have to be a regular breathing intense technique. It's just whatever you want to accomplish. Your regular cadence should be productive, though. It still needs to be controlled. The second thing I want to talk about is focus on what you can control. We talk about fear and anxiety as a result of change and uncertainty. You're feeling anxious or you're feeling fearful because you're focusing on things you can't control. So start with your thoughts. What are the productive self-talk? What's the productive thoughts that you can have that leads to desired emotions, an optimistic perspective, or the creativity that you need in order to have effective decision-making or problem-solving? Focus on what you can control. Other areas within your control include kindness and grace, the amount of news or social media that you consume, or how you spend your time. Dealing with uncertainty and change can be difficult. Help yourself through the uncertainty and change by using breathing techniques and focusing on what you can control.